Hello, everyone. Welcome to Ascending Spirituality, a safe place for awakening, healing, clarity, and higher consciousness. Today, I'd like to talk to all of you about the December 21st Winter Solstice 2025. And yes, this one is different. Okay, so let's get into 2025 Winter Solstice here. What is it? It's where the dark finishes and the light comes in. Okay, it's the darkest time of the year and it's shifting relationships, the dark to the light. Okay, so what's happening with this? Well, right on top of this, basically, we have a new moon. And we also have this interstellar object, 3i Atlas, that is energetically closer to the Earth than ever before. So we have something extremely unique going on here. And I've been feeling into this energetically for the past week and really thinking, what am I going to put on this video? And a big theme of it is when you have a lot of external things, then the tendency is to go externally and fill your cup. Okay, maybe it's hobbies, maybe it's drinking, maybe it's hanging out with friends. And whatever you try doing externally, it just doesn't work anymore because you're being called to go inward. I'm talking to a lot of people, and it's a deep mental, internal struggle going on. There could be a lot of sadness coming up. There can be a lot of trauma based programs coming up, old patterns, old identities coming up. And this can actually feel like your light is being slowly snuffed out. So if you think of the winter solstice coming up and it's just darker and darker, it's it's December 20th right now, and this is the shortest day of the year. So we're talking more and more darkness has been coming in. At the same time, with this portal that's going on, we have this interstellar information that's coming in. So this 3i Atlas, this energy is coming from a different galaxy. Okay, so we have basically energetic messages of light coming in from different galaxies. Okay, and this information is being sprinkled around the world. So it's really confusing to try to put your finger on what's going on, what is what here. So as we're coming into this darker and darker phase, our light seems dimmer and dimmer and dimmer inside. What's coming out? Shadows comes out. Again, trauma responses, identity issues, wounded ego, and a lot of inner child stuff is coming out. So this can make relationships very challenging. It can feel like you're losing your mind, but I promise you, you're not. You're okay. This is a time to go inward. Stare at a candle in the dark. Sit by yourself. Go for a long walk. Meditate. Don't listen to music. Try not to scroll too much on social media right now. And I've said this on past videos. It's a great time to go inward and really look deep and reflect on what parts of you don't serve you anymore. What habits don't serve you anymore. It's a time to plant new seeds, but you don't want to plant the old seeds. So it's very important if you can get energetic clearing, energetic healing, or just be aware of the old versions that don't serve you and be willing to make different decisions and change them. Okay, it's a deep spiritual maturity that's going on here. So stay focused on the light within you, okay? Because you're reaching outward and it doesn't fill the cup, right? You may be having a hard time meditating. This is about developing a stronger, loving relationship with yourself. So if you can't find the light, find your light in this, okay? Be kind, grounded the best you can. try not to jump to conclusions, and try not to distract yourself. It's a great time to meditate over the next few days. We're in the energy of this. You could write on a piece of paper everything that you don't want. Okay, all the things that you've noticed that's come up in the past 5 6 weeks. Okay, the old habits that don't want to continue anymore, or the habits that may want to continue more, but inside you're like, no, this just does not serve me anymore, I can't do this. Okay, this is a great release point for these things. So the universe is going to help you to release these things, but you can hold on to these dirty, rotten seeds and end up planting them again, okay, for the light coming in. You don't want to do that. So write on a piece of paper all the things that you want to release and then burn it. Okay? Give it to the universe. Just some sort of a ritual for you to be able to feel your power, that you're moving this energy, that you're not helpless in all of this. And what is going to come in is the most powerful version of you, probably, depending on everybody's path is different, more than ever before. Okay, so with this new energy coming in from this interstellar experience that we're having during the dark night of the new moon, right? There's no light in the moon during the dark moon, and we're at the darkest time of the year. Okay, so what's coming in? Well, if all of the stuff that you're seeing is this static, is this old childhood stuff, the old ego, the trauma responses, it's going to be hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel. But as you're sifting through this, there is a huge energetic upgrade going on. When the light comes in, it disperses shadows, it disperses uh, distortions, okay, clouds, ego junk. Get that out of the way, because the more that you clear, the more that you release, the more that you let go, the more room that you are allowing for your higher self and light to come in, a higher version of you. So I said in past videos, I'll say it again, I think people that are spiritual, your abilities are going to magnify, your intuition is going to magnify. And I also feel that for certain individuals, you are going to experience new spiritual abilities that have never been seen before. Okay? Not just by you, but by anyone. I feel we're getting extra chakras, new chakras that are coming online in order to calibrate these new abilities. I also predicting here that with this interstellar energy coming in, there is going to be people, thousands of people around the world, that are going to make technological inventions that are absolutely breakthrough. Some of the people you'll hear about in time, the next year or so, but these people, most of these people that invent these life changing advancements in technology, will not be spiritual. Okay? Just like I don't know if I could say the name or not, but there's big movies that are out there that are teaching about spirituality, and I don't think the writer was actually doing it for that reason. Okay, so there is going to be advancements in technology more than ever before in the next year or two. So remember, I said that's coming with this interstellar energy coming in. So, and this is all good stuff. I don't see anything bad with this stuff. I just think that 2025 has been really difficult. It's been a year of blockages, of feeling blocked. We've been forced to go inward and use this opportunity, the last few moments of the darkest time of the year during this dark new moon energy and the winter solstice, to release what doesn't serve you. Okay? I wouldn't set intentions right away until you actually feel that there was a release, right? A relief in that energy. Because I know a lot can be going on in your life externally. Relationships are taking a beating right now with a lot of people. It's stirring things up, okay? It's stirring things up so that the shit, the stuff that you weren't able to say, that's bothering you, you might be able to say it a lot easier now. That's why I said earlier, kindness and gentleness is very important right now. Speaking your truth. Whatever you're avoiding, that's what you need to focus on. Go head first into what you're avoiding, because your higher self and the universe is putting it in front of you for a reason, but you just want to, you see that stuff and you're like, I just want to have a drink, or I want to go escape, right? Do something that the ego wants, to be distracted by. And you could tell, you just have this, like, you go to do something to escape, and it just doesn't sit right with you. It just feels like there's chores that need to be done. So do the friggin' chores, okay? And I promise you, you let this stuff go and make a choice to be the higher version of yourself. When the light starts to come in, it'll stick, okay? And even if you, by the time you try to go back, it's just not going to feel right. So, but there's a lot of emotion, there's a lot of pain, there's a lot of sadness with letting go of those old versions of yourself, even though they're toxic and unhealthy for you. Okay, so let me know what you guys are experiencing in the comments, because I would love to know. And remember, this is all positive. Everything is working for you, believe it or not. And just stay connected to the light within yourself. So self love, kindness with yourself, self nurturing is very important right now. So that's it for now. Love to everybody.